Hey guys. I've been working on a little bit of theorizing as to how we can summon Dragon Master Magia, and I want to do it somewhat generically if possible. But I mean, we'll get there eventually. So, I have a lot of things to consider with this, but one of the ideas that I think was kind of worth looking into was with pendulum magicians because pendulum magicians have access into Gallant Granite, which we could get into, and then that would allow us to grab Hexield Fusion, which is a rock, which we can use to substitute for Blue Eye's ultimate dragon. And we also have access to, uh, okay. What's this called again? Brain. Ah, yes, Time Star Magician. So Time Star Magician can actually add any Dark Spellcaster monster from our deck, graveyard, or face-up extra deck to our hand. So that would be the Illusion of Chaos we need, which is the Ritual Chaos monster we would need for Dragon Master Magia. And then that that would work, I guess. Yeah, so Times Our Magician, the other effect as well, allows us to Foolish Burial, a spellcaster monster, from our deck to the graveyard instead, which would also work. And then we have also maybe the idea if we wanted to try, is this actually a fusion summon? Yes. Okay. So we could technically make Proxy F if we really want to as well. And then that would allow us to use like the Dark Seal Fusion, which we could probably just, well, could we? I'm not sure. We might be able to pen summon this or something. Uh, this is a spellcaster, so we would have to ritual summon this to get it on the field, so probably just easier to get these guys both into the graveyard, which is probably reasonable enough to do. But that's just one idea, and we're not necessarily going to look at that way to do it, but that is definitely a way we could get into Dragon Master Magia eventually. The next thing we're going to be looking at is, well, after we real quick see if we can find this card. Check in Loop Bellion, fusion summon one level 8 or lower fusion monster from your extra deck. This is too high level. And this also cannot bring out Dragon Master Magia. Okay. So neither of these guys work. Level 8 or lower, so we would have to find a different way to perform the fusion summon. But so far what I've got here is essentially this idea, where we have Heralds of the Arclight and Gallant Granite. So idea that we have right now is we're going to want to make Heralds of the Arclight, like actually just summon this instead of like doing something like a Diviner. That this should be fairly consistent because these guys are in the extra deck. All we need is our starters to do this, whatever they might be. So idea of Heralds of the Arclight, we synchro summon this, and then we use this Herald of the Arclight plus another 4 to make Gallant Granite. And then whenever we either send Gallant Granite to the graveyard or we detach Herald of the Arclight, we should be able to add any ritual monster or ritual spell from our deck to the hand. In this case, we'll be adding Illusion of Chaos, and Gallant Granite will be adding Exiled Fusion. So this will be adding both parts of the material we need for Dragon Master Magia, and these guys will just be in our hand, so we should be able to just fusion summon into this pretty easily. So at this point, we might not even be looking at using Granite Fusion then, because this doesn't do anything for us, so we cut these now. This just requires any fusion or polymerization spell, so we just need to link off 2 effect monsters. I don't really care what they are, so it's fine, and we don't need to run as many Garnets with this, so cut that as well. And Magician's Souls, we don't necessarily need to run this unless we're using Illusion of Chaos to actually search for souls, but souls, of course, can also put Illusion of Chaos into the graveyard, and we can essentially then Foolish Burial and also possibly draw cards and have an extra body for like Crypt Land Verde Anaconda. So if we just look at what we actually need to meet to be able to like requirements-wise, what we actually need to meet to do this, it's actually not that bad. So first step, we need to make a Synchro 4. Second step, XYZ 4. And with this, we can detach the Herald of the Arclight, grab ourselves the Magician Soul. We don't have to shuffle back Illusion of Chaos, we can shuffle back a different card in our hand. And then with that, we can then go ahead and actually, now that I think about it, this actually can put back Branded Fusion. Huh. Didn't really think about that, but yeah, we can do that. And then Magician Souls special summons itself by sending an Illusion of Chaos. I'm assuming we're going to be playing 2 then. And then we can just make a Verta here, and that's a way we can grab or activate Polymerization. So if it works, it works. But we'll just put in like a regular poly because I don't think there's like a form of poly that super matters here in this case. So regular poly it is. If we open it, we can just hard make something, you know, with these guys. And that should be fine, just in general. So now there's only one obstacle remaining. We need to be able to make a Synchro 4 and then a Rank 4, and then we want to make this as efficient as possible. So step 1, how do we make Herald of the Arclight? And then we also want in that same combo, so we're probably looking for like a 2 card that can do this. So we want to make Herald of the Arclight, and then we want to make Gallant Granite. So actually, first off, I want to check this. Is Fangli a tuner? Yes. Unfortunate, then. If it was a non-tuner, there'd be more potential. Well, okay. So we're not going to do this with punk cards, not that we can get a random level 4 monster with our punk cards, so it is what it is. Let's see. What can we do here? So we need Synchro 4, then Rank 4. So the most logical answer I have here is perhaps Gishki or Sprite. And that's not bad because we can get some extra cards around into circulation. We can't really make usage out of the Magician Souls though. Is there a good level 2 tuner we can just end up summoning here for us? Not really, but we'd probably want to make like 2 Herald of the Arclights, honestly, if we were trying to use Sprite. Because we don't have any 4s to make Gallant Granite with, so that's problematic. So our options for making Herald of the Arclight are levels 1-3 and 2-2. So 2-2 seems like it might be a little hard. Could we maybe try for 3-1 then? What decks even make Synchro 4? Like, I'm actually super lost. I guess there's no choice. Let's try figuring it out with Snake Eye. Except we don't actually have a way into a 4 once again, which is a little bit problematic. So, engine-wise, this is like a good engine to at least put out the Herald of Darklight, and we can get draws and stuff, which is fine. If we get any Garnets, we can put them back with like Illusion of Chaos if we truly have Garnets, so that's great. I guess, at least, we have that. But, yeah, this is really problematic, getting the Herald of Arclight and then like an extra 4. Okay. Wait a second, but what if we... Is there a way to do this? Would this be dumb? I think this would be dumb, yeah. If we have Duality, we could do this, but this would require us to use a Dark Fairy, right? Yeah. Then this would be able to actually summon the Herald of Darklight. Well, oh yeah, that's definitely an idea for sure. I don't think there's any like Dark Fairy decks with level 4s that we would be running for this, but yeah, this would kind of work, I guess. And then, what's this? In your main phase, you banish this card. Then target a light and dark monster in your graveyard, shuffle both into the deck, then draw one. So if we actually had this and this, we can shuffle both back, draw one. So pretty neat already there. If we could put like 2 Dark Fairies onto the field, then like 2 level 4 Dark Fairies, and then drop the Duality, that would be enough to make Magia, right? Pretty much. So that'd be cool, I guess, but not really there just yet. So what else can we do? In terms of synchros, I just can't think of a good way to make Synchro 4. So we want to get like a level 3 and then perhaps a level 1 card. What does this card do again? Egg. Something. What was this called again exactly? Agnomal Candle. This card is added to your hand except by drawing it. Special summon this card, you can use this effect of Agnomal Candle once per turn, once per chain, up to thrice per turn if the monster is sent to your graveyard, except during the turn step you increase or decrease this card's level by 1. This is exactly what we want. This is our way to Synchro 4. And if this card is added to your hand except by drawing it, you can special summon this card, so we can shuffle this back with Illusion of Chaos, I guess. If we need to, I guess, but actually that doesn't work because we need to make Herald of the Arclight to search Illusion of Chaos to then put back Agnomal Candle, which we need to make the Herald of Arclight. So that doesn't quite work. Okay. It doesn't have to be sent by effect, this just needs to be on the field, and then this can adjust its level. How do we search Agnomal Candle? We can do it with Bonfire, I guess. And then whatever else. But then we would still need a level 1 monster to pair with Agnomal Candle. I mean, Agnomal Candle actually has potential because we could technically use it with Magician Soul to make like the Herald of Arclight. And that would help with Gallant Granite as well, if we wanted to do something with that. So, this has some application that I'm just not able to find right now. But yeah, it's not getting us there. Is there a non-dumb way to do this, or am I just giga dumb? Well, yeah. There is one deck actually that might be able to do this now that I'm thinking about it, maybe. Alright. Adamansa Pator. This should work. Other idea actually is, wait, wasn't there a deck that was super, well, not deck, combo, that was super able to make Heralds of Darklight? So if we do Aurora Dawn, actually, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier, but Aurora Dawn. So, not my, like, best way to go about this, so I guess I'll try to figure out a more generic way later. But, okay, if we have Kafan Beast Aurora Dawn, this allows us to summon our tokens. Special summon 3 Mecha Fan Beast tokens, and then this line makes Herald of Darklight. But we don't quite get to Gallant Granite. So, doesn't quite get us there at all. And then I don't know how we would ever do rank 4 play. Actually, can't we do one? Or can we not? Wait, let's think about this logically. There's probably some combo we can do with this. Probably not even remotely logical to do, but alright. If we do this, well, let's assume we just make the Aurora Dawn, okay? And then we special summon. It has to be O-Lion, I'm pretty sure. O-Lion then would summon Cupid Pitch, I believe. Cupid Pitch adjusts the level. Right? Actually, we can't immediately make Cupid Pitch, right? We have to make Excel. Actually, we have to make Excel Synchro, and then this will actually summon Jet, and then this is okay. This is level 4. Okay, good. So what we can do here, it's not a feels good moment, right? Wait, this is mandatory. This card is synchro summoned, increase or decrease this card's level. Alright, we just throw in like a different 4 then. Is there a good synchro 4 to put in? I guess this will do the job. Will this be the smartest way to go about this? Perhaps not. Will this be a way to get there? Yes, definitely. And this is, if this is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, and then if you control a fish synchro monster, you manage this card from the graveyard, then target one card on field, destroy. Funny, but not particularly useful. Okay. Anything with an actual effect. And that's makeable. When this card is destroyed by card effect and is sent to the graveyard, you can target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard, except this card's special summon that target no hard ones per turn. Interesting. This is a mandatory effect. And then this doesn't really do anything for us, right? Yeah. Sending that to the graveyard for nothing. Oh, Star Mine? Nope. I guess nothing does anything. Does this actually count for this effect? I guess it doesn't really matter what we use. Okay, so we'll just put in a copy of Mary Melfi's, because why not? Could also put in like a Belmont, but whatever. So idea here is that we're going to summon token, summon the Old Lion, distributing the Rorodon plus token Old Lion plus the Excel Synchron, and then this is going to grab us another token, right? And then we're going to summon with this effect, right? Doesn't this special summon? You can send one synchro monster from your deck to the graveyard. Oh, this is send, not summon. Damn, that doesn't quite work then. Because then we can only bring back Jet, make Herald of the Arclight, and then this is not the right level, is it? Oh wait, there's an effect here. Once per turn, you can send one synchro monster from your deck to the graveyard, then activate one of these effects. Increase this card's level by the level of the sent monster, or we can reduce this card's level by the level of the sent monster. We reduce by 1. Okay, that works actually. Yeah, never mind, we're fine. We don't need Mary Melfi's. So this is level 4, this is level 4, and then we can make Gallant Granite, except now we are unable to link summon, right? Yeah, that's a little bit of an issue, so sure, we can Gallant Granite now and Herald of the Arclight, but we can't go ahead and do anything with the Verte now. So, yeah, that's problematic, but we can backtrack this far enough to where before we make the Rorodon, we can just make the Verte first. Or we need to find another way to do a fusion summon. Well. Do we have a way to... Well, okay. If we do this with Memento, it's going to be possible. Because we can grab Memento Link Fusion, right? And then this requires us to do a fusion summon, including a Memento monster. Damn, that doesn't work actually. Pain. Okay, that doesn't work. We need to find some way to do a fusion summon, but it has to be a fusion with these 2 cards. So I think we do have to like do Verte Poly or something dumb like that. But okay. We're all out of tuners after this point, sadly. Herald of the Arclight doesn't really make anything for us here. We can make like 7, which doesn't do anything for us. We have just a bunch of like level 3 tokens. Doesn't really get us anywhere. Well, we do have Herald of the Arclight, Gallant Granite, but we're locked. And we cannot link summon anymore. So that whole line is a bust, unfortunately. So yeah, for the time being, I'm like about ready to throw in the towel on this line and let someone else figure it out. But I mean, we're pretty close. If we have like the idea of send Jet isn't even that bad, because then all we need to do is essentially make Excel Synchron and then have a level 3. Is that like that bad? I mean, this kind of works, right? Well, not quite there, I guess. We do need the right levels as well, which is a little hard to do. Well, am I like pea-brain here right now? If we wanted to do this with like a sold, it's probably like 1,000 times easier. But honestly, like using a sold is kind of cheating. So let's see here. Herald of the Arc Light. Step 1. Step 2. Gallant Granite. I don't think I know of any like. I don't think there's any precedent for this as far as I am aware. So if we want to do Synchro 4, there are like no decks that do Synchro 4, pretty much. As you can tell by like the extremely small like pool of cards for Synchro 4, nothing is like really doing Synchro 4, right? So it's not like super easy to do this. So using Jet Synchron I think is probably like a failed idea, so we'll just give up on this for the time being. And let's try this instead. So Dragon Ravine perhaps? What if we Ravine and then we sent a certain tuner? We are not actually locked by anything here, so maybe we can try doing something with Ringoworm. That's all I have, right? And then if we like are able to do something with Ringoworm, maybe this gets us places. And then we can do this, right? We can do Herald of Arclight plus Gallant Granite. And then that Verte line, definitely doable. We'd have Ravine to send to draw back a card. Yeah, that doesn't sound like that bad, right? Like, just as an idea, I think that's okay. But once again, like, doing this level of Synchro, just... Herald of Arclight is really gating us here. Is there any way to get a really low level monster just randomly? Wait, there is. Tetramino or something. What's its name? Drop and Deleter or something? No? Tetris? Tetra something? Nope. Alright. Can't remember the name. But I believe there is actually a Link 2 monster named something like the Drop-In Deleter? Oslo Mino the Drop-In Deleter. There we go. 2 monsters with a different level. If a monster is special summoned face up to a zone this card points to while you control this monster, we can declare a level anywhere from 1 to 8, and that monster becomes that level until the end of the turn. And then we can do something with this. We'll figure it out, I guess. So we've dropped in Deleter, then maybe we don't need Ringoworm after all. So now, back to the combo. Okay, so let's see. We have to, step 1, we want to summon Drop-In Deleter. So this is going to require 2 monsters with different levels, which is a lot more manageable. And then we'll summon two more monsters and then a 3rd monster. Okay. This is getting a bit ridiculous now. Or is it? Wait, isn't this fine? I mean, yeah. Wait. Then we don't need this either. Okay. Wait. Take this out. Take that out. Okay. Back to Snake Eye. And, yeah. Okay. Idea. Let's start with this line. Normal summon Snake Eye Ash. Snake Eye Ash adds Poplar. Poplar is going to be linked off for probably Link Rebo, whatever. So we do that, and we also grab our copy of Original Sinful Spoils. Original Sinful Spoils will send the Poplar in the back row, or it can send the Link Rebo. Honestly, I do not care. And then that summons. Oh, I guess right. We need something to summon off of Oak. Yeah, I guess we do have to send the Poplar. And then Poplar is going to be in the graveyard, special summon back, and then Oak effect. Or actually, we could wait and do Ash first. Actually, yeah, that's probably a better sequence. We Ash send the Linkuriboh with itself to summon the Flamberge, and then we can do link off, I guess, the Oak and the Flamberge for Puzzlomino, the drop in deleter, or something like that. And when do we activate original Sinful Spoils, Snake Eye? I have no clue, but what we would have wanted is some sort of tuner. So usually we would want to actually activate original Sinful Spoils. Okay, so wait, we were supposed to actually Snake Eye Ash for Snake Eye Oak, and we original Sinful Spoils Snake Eye for a copy of Jet Synchron. Yeah, and then Jet is on the field, and we're going to actually, it doesn't matter what we summon, I guess. We just need to summon something to the Puzzlomino zone, and we'll do that by linking off our Flamberge and probably like Oak or Ash or whatever with Flamberge to make our Puzzlomino. And this effect here, is this hard once per turn? Yes, unfortunately. Okay, so we can probably still work with this, I guess. So we can do Puzzlomino, the drop in deleter effect, I guess. So let's not worry about that too much just yet. So we have Jet, Synchron, and then, okay. We have Flamberge to summon some guys back. And then how many guys can we actually summon back here? Probably... we can summon back the Jet. We already sent these guys away. And then we can link off, I guess, for Promethean Princess, which is probably fine. So we can definitely always trigger or summon Herald of Arclight like this. I think it's just Gallon Granite, right? Yeah, okay. So we can actually bring back the Herald of Arclight, probably, right? And then get rid of it again with Flamberge. Can't forget Flamberge effect. To save a body, actually, if we can do so, we could Flamberge to put something in the background, then send it off of like the Oak or Ash, or something like that. Yeah, that's like an idea, maybe. Probably not that important, I guess. But okay. We only have Herald of Arclight at this point. How do we get into Gallon Granite here? We still need one more 4. That doesn't quite get us there. Unless we change something to level 4 instead, and we just use a bunch of guys with Jet to make Herald. Is that an idea? How many guys do we actually have on field if we link off the Flamberge for Puzzlomino? Let's retrace everything. So summon this, adds this, special summons this, Linkuriboh. We can send Linkuriboh with Snake Eye Ash, and we can also send Poplar in the back row with like an Oak, summon Jet, and then this summons back, and then we can also summon the Flamberge, and then that allows us to summon more guys back. So this summons how many bodies do we have if we do this? If we link off these two? I don't know. I would have to actually test this. This is hard to visualize. So that'd be like, I think we have Ash and Oak, because Oak summons back like one of these guys, right? And then we have like Poplar and then Flamberge. So that's like quite a few guys. And then Jet Synchron, we can link up Jet Synchron. That's not a problem. We can just summon it back. Okay, so it's like maybe 4 guys. So let's go forward with the assumption we have Jet, Oak, and then probably like Flamberge. Or actually, we wouldn't have Oak because we would probably have Scent Oak. So it's probably something like Snake Eye Ash, Jet Synchron, Flamberge. So if we send Jet and then Flamberge to make plus Lumino, we can special summon back the Jet, and then we probably trigger one of these guys to be a 4, so we special summon back Oak and Poplar. So then we have 1, 2, 3. We're one body off of being able to make Herald of the Arclight. But if we do have that one extra body, however, we will actually... We have Dragon Master Magia. Okay, good to know. So, this is pretty close to a 1-card combo if we specifically open Snake Eye Ash. But I mean, if this is a 2-card combo, who would cry about it? I'm sure there's some, like, not completely stupid way to do this. And to actually help, though, would it help to do this? We can link off, actually, the Jet, or not link off, we can use the Jet and the Snake Eye Ash for a copy of Formula. If we want to get like pretty crazy with it, we can make a Formula, and then Formula gets us a draw. We can link off like a Formula plus Lumino, or like Spray Elf maybe, but I'm not sure. Can we do that? Yeah, we can. Okay, because we always have enough bodies if we use Gallant Granite plus Magician Souls, right? So if we do this, right, we go like 1, 2 these guys, and then, or like Jet plus Snake Eye Ash, and then link off Flamberge with Formula to make like Buzz Lumino. We can then use Buzz Lumino to do Spray Elf, I guess, technically. And then we can bring back the Formula to make Herald of the Arclight, and then Tetramino would set like one of the guys we summoned back to like level 4, I think. I mean that's pretty close to what we want, right? Or actually, we don't even have to use the Formula for that. We could use one of the level 1 guys we have left, and then we can bring back the Formula again, actually. I'm not even sure if that's worthwhile to do, because this is just like so psychopathic to think about. This line may or may not work. I still actually would have to test this and go through this, but as a 1 card, I think this is like barely not there, so if we have just 1 more card, I'm pretty sure we can get there. Or if we start with like a Diabell Star, we definitely get there, right? I think. Wait, do we? Yeah, maybe. If we have Diabell Star plus like Snake Eye Ash, I don't see why we don't get there, right? Yeah, okay. So if it gets there, it definitely would work, probably, and otherwise we're 1 guy off. But is this a fire? No. But we still have like Promethean Princess as well. Like that's an idea. If that makes a difference or not, I'm not sure. It depends on if we have like Link Rebo at this point in time, which I haven't really calculated out if we do have Link Rebo or not, or how many bodies we cap out at. But this is a way you can make Dragon Master Magia, I guess. It's just like so stupidly and needlessly complicated, but if it gets there, it gets there. So yeah. So someone else, please help. Someone else finish this line for me. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.